Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about what to do when you're bored at home. You might know a few things already, but just stay tuned. I'm pretty sure there's something for everyone. Let's start! Paint your nails. Maybe this time in a more professional way, or try some nail art. Learn an instrument. And now you might say, well, I don't have a piano at home or a ukulele or a guitar. How about just using your voice? There's so many singing videos online. Cut or color your hair or just try a few new hairstyles. And if it looks bad, right now nobody can see you anyway because you have to stay at home. So pretty good time to just try it out. Editing photos and videos can be a lot of fun and you can get so creative and spend hours doing it. Take pictures, maybe during a walk, in your apartment, or just self-portraits. This, for example, is a portrait I took all by myself. Do your own tattoos. For example, henna tattoos or just with a tattoo pen. Temporary tattoos only stay with you for a few days or weeks and you can choose to do new tattoos all the time. How about covering a song? Covering a song can be so much fun even if you're not the best singer yet. Start a YouTube channel or blog. Try to write something. If you're very ambitious, maybe a book. Otherwise, a short story or a poem. Learn a dance choreography. You can make it up all by yourself or use TikTok to do it. Style new looks with clothing you already own. Cook or bake something. If you're new to the whole thing, just try easy recipes. And if you've been cooking and baking for a long time already, maybe you can try something a bit more challenging. Try a new diet. For example, if you eat meat, you could try to be a vegetarian for a week. Do yoga. I'm currently doing a yoga challenge. It's 30 days long and includes 10-minute morning stretches every day. Meditation is also a really great thing to try. I use the app Calm and I even have the paid version of it, but there's obviously so many guided meditations on YouTube. Write a letter or maybe a postcard to a friend or family member or just someone you met a long time ago. Learn a new language or maybe get back to an old one that you stopped studying after school. I'm currently learning Italian with Duolingo. I like the app because it's a very fun way to learn a language, but I'm also pretty sure that if I really want to be a professional Italian speaker, I need to at least use a more professional app like Bubble. Learn a split or maybe a handstand. I'm currently trying to learn a split. I've tried it a few times in my life, never succeeded, but right now I have so much time on my hands. But maybe after quarantine, I'll be able to impress everybody by doing splits. Create art. I don't mean buy professional equipment and become a professional artist. I just mean try doodling, try collages. My sister also mentioned to me that most people might still have some watercolors at home from school days. Upcycle old t-shirts or other clothing. If you already have some experience with sewing, you could also try to actually design your own clothes. Start a diary or maybe get back to an old one that you nearly forgot about. I'm pretty sure 2020 is a year that will be remembered in history forever, and if you have your personal diary and personal experiences from this time written down, it might be really interesting to look back in a few years. Start a garden project or a balcony project or just an inside plant. For example, my parents are currently doing a raised bed and a pond in our garden. Read a book. Whenever I buy a magazine or a book, it takes me so long to finish it. Sometimes I don't even finish it at all. And in self-isolation, I already finished 2.5 books, which is really good for me. How about you research a topic that you always wanted to know something about? For example, find out which of the 16 personalities you are. Have a self-care moment. Take the time to do a DIY face mask or just buy one. Binge watch a series or maybe a collection of movies. Start a bullet journal or another creative calendar. And I mostly don't do it to get organized, but to just have the fun of creating spreads. This is like a mood tracker. I love that too. Call a person that you haven't talked to in a really long time. It can be so nice to just catch up and see what the other one's doing. Do some brain challenging tasks like Sudoku Try a game like Sims or Animal Crossing. I personally haven't tried that one, but I love Sims. Redecorate your room. Maybe you just move your furniture, or you actually paint a wall, or you do some other DIY projects to decorate. For interior design, I can really recommend Mr. Kate's channel. You probably all know her, but I'll link the channel down below. Listen to a whole album or a new artist. I recently discovered Fleetwood Mac and Conan Gray. Finally, learn the lyrics to that one song you always sing along to, but don't really know what the singer is saying. I'm very much guilty of doing that. Start a new podcast. I don't necessarily mean create your own podcast. You obviously could do that too. But just listen to a new one. There's so many out there. Check your wardrobe. Maybe you can make a donation or sell some of your clothes. Go for a really long walk and explore your surroundings. How about you clean places in your apartment that you haven't cleaned in a while? If it's the bookshelf or under the carpet, create a scrapbook or a photo album with pictures from the last year, or maybe a specific experience. I still want to do that with my trip to Australia, 8-month au pair. Watch Instagram live streams or YouTube live streams. Refresh or revisit your old uni stuff, school stuff. Expand your horizon. I don't know if you can say it that way in English, but what I mean is be open to new topics. Read about other cultures, read about other religions. There's so much to learn. Not knowing things can make us very judgmental, so I think it's always good to learn something new. If you have more tips or if you want to see another video of this kind, let me know down below. Otherwise, I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm sending you hugs and lots of love. Don't forget to check the description box, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching.